Hello and welcome to the Resonate Health and Wellness Centre. We're really happy that you've joined us today. Today I would like to speak to you briefly about anxiety and just show you a very simple technique that you can use just to reduce how you are feeling at that moment on the spot, then and there. And I have worked with anxiety for over 15 years. I actually used to have it myself. And I have used this technique myself over and over again. I used it daily for many, many years, not for anxiety, but for other things. And I will still use it, absolutely still use it. So this technique I'm going to show you is tapping. It is part of emotional freedom techniques. Emotional freedom techniques uses tapping. And tapping for me in my whole so many years of working in the health and healing industry is still, I consider, the best self-help tool in the world. You can do it anytime, any place, anywhere. You can do it very discreetly and nobody need know. And it can help you then and there on the spot. Now, how much better can it get than that? So with regard to anxiety, again, it's something that I do have a lot of experience with working, and my clients have had a lot of success with that too. So this technique is simply just to reduce that charge that's in your body, that anxiety charge. That usually anxiety is high up in the chest, usually, and a lot of people will get that type of feeling when the anxiety happens. Yes, it can make your tummy churn, it can make you feel sick. And quite often, a lot of people will get the flight response. They'll just want to run away and get away from things. That was one of my responses to anxiety. I just had to get out of the situation. So tapping is extremely easy, extremely effective. And know that at no time can you ever do it wrong. It's impossible to do tapping wrong. You can only do it better or more effective. There are a few points with regard to tapping, and I will talk you through the major points, although not all of them need to be used when tapping on yourself for yourself. And note that this brief video is exactly that. This is not to be used for you working with anybody else or claiming to be a practitioner or a health coach or anything just by knowing tapping. So this is just for you, my gift from me to you to help reduce that anxiety in your body. So some of the tapping points are on the side of the hand, what's known as the karate chop, or was originally known as a karate chop. You may tap with 2 fingers, the whole hand, 1 finger, whatever feels right for you. And where the tapping point is bilateral, which means it's on both sides, you may tap on either side, either hand. It makes no difference at all. Now, you don't slap. You don't hurt yourself. You tap gently, just to very lightly move the skin underneath your hand. So we start there. And while we're starting there, this may be the only point that you would use, to be honest, if that's what you wanted to do, and that's fine. You then check in with where that anxiety is in your body. No words, no emotions, no thoughts, just checking in with that sensation. So do you have that sensation in your upper chest? Do you have that feeling in there where, it's difficult to breathe and you're holding your breath? Do you have that churning in your stomach region? Or is your head just all messed up, which is unusual but can happen with anxiety, with all the racing thoughts going through your head? So, but just notice the sensation in your body and where that sensation is. That's all we need you to do, is that. Some people may like to close their eyes while they're focusing on the sensation, but of course you may want to watch this video first and then see the rest of it. Whew. when that was a sign that tapping is working. So clearly there's a little bit of stress or something in my body as I'm doing this video. So just gently tap on the side of your hand, focusing on that sensation in your body. We can then move to the top of your head. Now, if this is spiritually sensitive for you, you may omit this part. It's not necessary to do this part. The next tapping point is where the eyebrow begins, which is just up from the side of your nose, just where your eyebrow begins. I tend to use 2 fingers, but that's just my way of doing it. You may use one if you wish. Difficult to use your whole hand. Then there is going around to the side of your eye, on the bone, on the side of your eye, not your temple. There's the bone on the side of your eye, on the corner of your eye. Gently tap on that area there. Again, I tend to use 2 fingers. We're going to be moving down the face now. So then we come to under the eye, on top of the cheekbone, all the time focusing on that sensation in your body. We then move under the nose, above the top lip. Again, some people may wish to do it like this. Some may do this. Whatever's right for you. And then we move under the chin. Again, some may do this. Some may do that. Either is perfectly fine. You can't do it wrong. And then there's the collarbone area. Now in there, there's a little dip either side of your collarbone. Now with that, you may either tap one side, it's bilateral. You may tap the other side. You may tap both sides. I personally tend to do this. Let's tap this way. And again, just gently tap. And this is all that we are going to do in this session. There are more tapping points, but I don't feel at this stage you need to know them, because this is just to do with how you feel. So focus in on the sensation in your body. No words, no thoughts, nothing whatsoever. And tap. You may wish to breathe through it if needed. Just breathe that sensation. Go to the top of your head if that's right for you. Go to the eyebrow where it starts, start of your eyebrow. Go to the side of your eye, on the bone on the side of your eye. Go to under your eye. Getting confused with the video. Go to under your nose. Go to under your chin. Just tapping a few times. And go to your collarbone point. If you forget one point, it really doesn't matter. If all you want to do is this while you focus on the sensation in your body, then that's absolutely fine. If all you want to do is this, that's fine. Just focus on one point. Again, with this being bilateral, that could be either side, either side, either side. To know that it's work for you, people will often sigh or yawn, and some people will laugh. But of course, what you're looking for is the sensation is reduced, that you will feel calmer as a result of just doing a few moments of this tapping. Find yourself a quiet place. You can be sitting in your car, not driving, of course, not driving, but you can be seated in your car, you can be in the bathroom, the bedroom, you can be sitting at your computer, just taking a little time out. So for anxiety, feel the sensation, do some tapping. Doesn't matter if you go back to front. Again, cannot do it wrong. If it's working for you, keep doing it. If it's not, move the point. I hope you found this useful. Anxiety is one of the major things that affects so many people. And my wish is that this has offered some benefit to you. And just keep tapping, just keep using the tapping. And I'm pretty sure that you will feel a little bit better after a period of time. Thank you so much for listening. Blessings.